All right, we're going. It's it's happening.
Why did it just go straight from like 2 to 5? Welcome to the CouncilCast. This is episode 259, being recorded on May 30th, 2023. The council is now in session, and as with every week, we will make arbitrary decisions about topics on science, technology, and random shit.
Random shit?
With no background and absolutely no expertise. All CouncilCast decisions are final and have no bearing on anything whatsoever.
Mystery.
Get excited for a mystery topic later in the episode. Brought to you by Doritos.
And if you want to have a preview of the mystery topic, go to dadcast.com.
I love Dadcast.
However, it's our other podcast. For those of you who are our loyal fans, you know all about our other podcast. Several of you, show up to both live performances. But for those of you who are new to the show, go check out dadcast.com. You're going to love it.
And something that you might love if you are a dad is the fact that scientists might have found a way to improve your memory. Brian, we have a challenge for you.
Our local guinea pig. trying out anything and everything.
This one's an easy one, actually. Scientists are now saying that they think that taking a multivitamin daily can help improve your memory.
Does it have to have ginkgo biloba in it?
No, just got to have a multivitamin. Doesn't matter. Just multiply them.
Vitamin C and vitamin D?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not? I mean, yeah. Apparently, of all the people who take multivitamins every day, there may be an increased benefit of helping your memory now. So they think that
just
there
the
is
act of taking the vitamins, or the
just the act, just the fact that you can remember to take it every day improves your memory.
That's
Well, I would believe that. That makes good sense.
So
Did
yeah,
they
they
determine
think that
why
this,
though?
I
Sure.
don't remember.
I didn't see
read
that they
the article.
I didn't see. I mean, I glanced through it, but I didn't see that. You're the only one who's supposed to read the article. You picked the article. I didn't see that they determined what created the better memory out of the multivitamin.
This is intriguing, says Dr. Jeffrey Linder. End of quote.
So there's no way of knowing exactly what it was that caused it, because it was 3 years of taking
guys,
multivitamin.
Guys,
and some
the doctor
did better.
finds it intriguing. What more do you want?
It could be any of the vitamins, not just the multivitamin part.
They did not say why. They only said that they apparently saw better results from people taking the multivitamin than taking a placebo. So
It seems to be that they're just here it says our bodies and brains require many nutrients for optimal health and efficiency. Mason says if people have deficiencies in their nutrition, may influence memory loss or speed cognitive decline. So she says taking a multivitamin may help someone prevent a deficiency if they're not getting all the nutrients they need from their diet. So
they said that apparently the performance of your memory was equivalent to apparently knocking 3.1 years off of your memory age. So if you're 40 now, it'd be like as if you're imagining or remembering things like you were 37.
It seems pretty non-scientific. Not scientific at all.
This is intriguing.
They had a placebo. How is
Linder.
that not scientific?
I'd prefer the placebo. I mean, I like sugar, so.
What if your multivitamin had sugar as part of it then?
Sugar and green tea. I don't know. That placebo really got my brain going. I think it sounds kind of silly. It sounds like a commercial for Centrum Silver or whatever it was in the study.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, those people are the ones who funded this study. So there you go, or provided the pills for it. So there you go.
Yeah, it was just the multivitamin conglomerate getting together saying, "Hey, what if we tell people that it can help them remember stuff? That'll get them."
I'm gonna give them a thumbs up for memory pills. So thumbs up to memory pills, not for these guys developing one, but thumbs up to coming up with one.
I'm gonna say thumbs down for pretty. I don't know. It just seems not very.
Honestly, I don't even remember what we just talked about. So sure, thumbs up.
If anybody could benefit from a memory pill,
yeah,
it would definitely not be us because it might be these volunteers who have decided that they're going to do a space travel experiment and stay in bed for 2 straight months.
And is this to show the declining muscle tone? Is that the thing?
Basically, so yeah, they are taking 12 people and they're gonna put them in a big room for 60 days
They can't
straight.
find people that have already surpassed this already?
Apparently not.
What about Grandpa Joe?
He didn't get.
But Grandpa Joe got up and danced like a fool.
I'm glad Brian got a kick out of that one.
Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe jumps up and dances a jig. I've been lying in this bed for 40 years. You big lazy turd. Get up out of bed and help that poor woman. She's doing laundry.
Faker.
Yeah.
There's so many people. Exactly what point in the last 5 years did that become like a giant internet meme?
I don't know.
Because it felt like one day nobody cared about Grandpa Joe, and the next day everyone was livid.
Everybody's all of a sudden everybody's like, Grandpa Joe was bullshit, right?
I just remember Grandpa Joe and I hate him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I always thought that was funny, but doing a lot of nursing home work, I'm like, no, he would have gotten out of bed, fallen on the floor, and broken something. There's just no way.
Yeah, exactly.
I can walk. Down he went. Yeah, that's what are we talking about again?
You need to take your multivitamins.
I need to take my multivitamin.
Yeah, so these 12 volunteers embark on a sleepover for 60 days, and they're going to be confined to their bed to basically simulate the rigors of space and how bed rest with artificial gravity and cycling exercise can, I guess, impact you on a long space flight.
But they have real gravity, though. It's nice that they're going to lay in bed for 2 months. How do I get part of the study? That's what I'm kind of wondering. But they have real gravity.
Oh, you know what's great too is that they have a virtual first class available to all the participants.
How many hours of virtual first class can you actually withstand in one sitting?
If I had to lay in bed, I think having goggles to watch movies wouldn't be a bad thing because sitting there with a laptop on your lap is just kind of.
Well, it's not on your lap.
It gets really warm.
Here, look, this guy's got a sweet.
Yeah, this guy's got it on a table. So yeah, apparently they are going to be. So one group of people are going to be doing this. They're going to be sitting down, doing nothing. Basically, the
It's
entire
really
time.
lucky Diablo 4 just came out.
Have plenty of time to play.
That looks sad.
Oh my gosh!
Why are his feet wrapped in a blanket?
We know what's going to
they're
happen to
cold.
people.
So these are the control people, the control group apparently, where they're going to have another group that will regularly exercise on an exercise bike outfitted onto the space bed, apparently.
I want to be in the placebo group that eats sugar and doesn't lay in bed all day.
What about a group that eats sugar and lays in bed all day?
Whatever. It's the group that goes, this is what space is like. I love it. Do whatever I want.
Where they
Probably
just
the most
drinking
uncomfortable
Tang all
looking
day
part
long?
I don't know. Yeah,
is you're going to be laying with your head down, like
Why?
Aren't you gonna get a blood rush? I don't know.
Don't they have some place to put these people in zero gravity?
They do,
I don't think the
but
intent
not for
is to
6
be in
months.
zero gravity.
And this is artificial gravity.
It's to understand the effects of artificial gravity by using real gravity to simulate it.
The world's most space. Wait a second. The world's most space-like bed, courtesy of the brace. What is? I know we just said it, but I didn't quite process it, and then I looked at it again, and I was like, That's some marketing. That's
So really,
just-
the first article that you had for us was selling Centrum Silver, and now this one's selling a brace bed. Okay, I got it.
Yes.
Thumbs up for
that-
capitalism.
Is that right up your alley?
I don't know, but I just figured like that's what they were doing. So
Apparently there is another group though that is going to be doing a similar test in the near future, except instead of using an exercise bike, they're going to be using vibration exercises. So get out your vibe belt or vibrator, I don't know, and shake all that fat away.
oh, or that shaker weight. That thing.
Get your shake weight out.
Just not something you want to do in mixed company. Shaker weight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with thumbs down for trying to use a shake weight in space. I don't think that's gonna work very well.
The whole thing's ridiculous.
a shake weight. Woo. You're gonna like throw yourself across the room.
Yes.
They have to
Hilarious.
strap themselves into whatever thing they're exercising on up there. They can't just
Well,
like.
that doesn't sound fun.
Do you think that they try and sleep in the most space-like bed in outer space? Is that the bed that they have?
Yes, this is the exact bed that they're gonna have in space.
Neat.
Well, if you are trying to do not go to space and you want to stay here on Earth and drive around with your electric vehicle,
Yes.
Ford is going to be opening up it's going to be adding the Tesla connector and going to be added to the Tesla supercharger network starting next year.
Wait, what is? I'm confused by the title.
So Ford is
Oh,
apparently
got
going
it.
to be merging. I can only imagine merging with Tesla. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Ford and Tesla, big company merger. They let us leak this to the press
Yeah,
first.
we were the only ones to hear about it. We knew it before anyone else did.
But no, actually, the apparently Ford and Tesla have come up with a deal where they're going to allow all Ford vehicles on the supercharger network, and starting I think in 2025, starting in 2025, Ford's electric vehicles will start launching with the Tesla charger port on it, actually. So you won't have to use an adapter.
Why does a Tesla battery last longer than other electric cars? Anybody know? I mean, is it a superior battery or is it just
I
programming?
could tell
or-
you, but it's shocking.
Is theirs like a unique
It's because
battery?
they actually take little pieces of Nikola Tesla and put them inside of every single battery.
Ew. All right. It's
Because it's literally magic.
Organic. It's an organic. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, it's an organic battery. So
We don't know. Is
Self-sustaining.
that what that BS answer is? That we have no idea.
Yep.
Okay.
when you find it out, they'll have to kill you.
Okay. Will I be able to figure that out if I take the multivitamins, or am I just going to be able to remember things?
You can only remember things.
I would just be able to remember that we had the conversation that we have no idea. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, I mean, I guess this is kind of an interesting thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess the biggest thing here, though, is this whole fact that they're going to be using the NACS plug on their cars kind of going forward. And is this kind of the end of the CCS plug that's in the U.S. today? I don't know. What do you think, Matt?
I'm paying attention.
Ford adding the NACS connector to their EVs.
I think I typed most of my thoughts out on Discord. I'm surprised that somebody's picking it up. Mostly because I viewed Tesla doing this as just a big, like, kind of LOL, like, regulatory thing to get it more money. I didn't expect a major manufacturer like Ford to be like, "Fuck it, we'll use that plug." I mean, I have a hard time believing this doesn't change everything completely. Like, it. I think what I said was, is if you can get one more manufacturer, CCS is dead.
Yeah, I mean,
Like as a
Ford,
standard going forward in North America, like Ford doing it. Like if they got like any other major manufacturer that's producing a lot of electric vehicles, like then bye. Like I mean, it's getting access to the Tesla supercharging network is no joke. It is the most reliable in my experience. I don't have actual numbers to back that up, but I owned a Tesla for several years and I've been charging on Electrify America now. And during my entire time owning a Tesla, I never encountered a single issue at any charger, like supercharger. But in my Electrify America stuff, there's almost always something wrong with at least one of them at the complex.
yeah, I mean, I thought for sure when Tesla announced they're going to open source kind of their connector, like I thought for sure that it was too late for anybody to really pick it up.
Yep.
But
I'd love to know how this came about. Like, I didn't read a bunch from Ford or see whether they said much more other than we think it's good value. We don't see any reason to continue with CCS.
I mean, maybe Musk just called up Jim Farley and was like, "Hey, you want to do this?"
I mean, the downside, the major upside to the connector we use here in the States for DC fast charging, which is it's like CCS one combo.
Yeah.
It's like combo something, whatever.
Something.
It's got the two big fat DC pins at the bottom. The big advantage for everyone but Tesla is that I mean, I guess Tesla, the level 2, like the level 2 charging plug, which is J1772, is the same plug, just missing the two big fat DC pins at the bottom. So with all the Teslas, on any other standard level 2 charger, you need a special adapter. On any car that is just a regular, like my vehicle, it just has a cover that covers the big 2 pins, like, and you just flip it down whenever you're going to DC fast charge instead. So, I mean, getting access to the supercharging network is a bigger plus. Like if like I would not feel bad about any of this if 10 years from now we were standardized upon Tesla's plug and all of the current charging solutions had replaced their connectors with the NACS.
Yeah. I mean, I do think there's some advantages. I mean,
it's a nicer format smaller. From a user perspective. It's not as cumbersome. Like the end of the CCS with like full DC fast charging, it's a chunk, or like it's big.
This kind of makes me think of the whole conversation we had about the different charging cables for phones. What was that one? There's like a whole bunch of different ones, and then they tried to standardize it, and then no one cared. Or
I mean, it'll be curious to see. I mean, I don't know. I guess Ford's not far enough along in kind of rolling out EVs that it's really going to matter. But you know, how many other people or how many other charging networks pick up the NACS plug will be interesting. Or are we always going to be having competing standards for plugs? Like, if that's the case, like that's just going to be super annoying for forever. But you know, if one of them can be or if they can somehow get some interoperability, that would certainly be a lot better. I think just having adapters between the two things would just be more important. But I mean, see what happens, I guess.
You're not real, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm going to give it a thumbs up for trying something else.
I think
Why not?
thumbs up that they were working together because these stations are pretty popular, and so to be able to use them would be a benefit to people with electric cars. So good deal.
Station.
Well, there you go. And if if your electric car ever decides that it's done with its helping you out, it won't lock you out and delete your profile like Google will, because Google is going to be purging all inactive accounts.
Oh, thank goodness. Got some
They
old
were
accounts
running
out
out
there
of
I couldn't figure out
space,
how
I
to get rid of. You know when you say you delete it and then 3 years later you go to check if it's still there and it's like there and you're like, how many times does that happen to
Yes.
you guys?
Regularly.
all the time.
So how long do they have to be abandoned before they get rid of them?
So they will start in December of this year. They are going to be phasing out these accounts. Apparently, the first accounts that will go are ones that were created and then never used again. And then after that, they will begin to purge any personal account that has gone unused for over 2 years.
Oh, good.
So the
Thank
best part is
goodness.
they will send out multiple notifications leading up to the time of when they will delete your account, which I can only imagine if it's an unused account, people will definitely get because I use it so often.
We sent that to your unused account. That's like saying, how come you didn't pay this bill? We sent it to the address that you no longer live at.
Exactly. Didn't you just know? Come on.
How did you not know this?
But yeah, so apparently if you do have an account that you have been holding on to but maybe haven't used in a long time, you may want to go log into it. Apparently you can prevent an account from being inactive by signing into it on any device, reading or sending an email, using Google Drive, watching a YouTube video, downloading the app from the Play Store, use Google Search, blah, 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 blah. So
I wonder how much
there you
memory
go.
or how much they'll be deleting just by the ones that no one has frequented again.
I mean,
gotta
probably
be a
not a
ton.
lot because, I mean, compared to what? Compared to the number of Google accounts out there, or compared to the number of people on Earth?
Well, I don't know. It just seems like there probably would be a lot. There's probably a lot of people that create an account and never look at it again.
Yeah. That's actually a really good thing though, because one of the things that I've talked about a lot, like in class, is the fact that there are more email addresses than there are people on Earth right now, because so many people create multiples. I'm guilty. I'm sure I have 4 or more email addresses for different things. Oh my gosh, way more. When you start, I have so many email addresses. Probably upwards of 10 email addresses that I'm trying to manage.
And some of them you haven't looked at in a very long time, right?
No, I look at all of them pretty regularly, but it's not. Most of them aren't getting used a ton. Like I'll log in and go, "Yep, still no emails." So I don't know.
I bet you a lot of people create an account to sign up for something and stick an account name on it, and then they never look at it again.
Yep.
And that just sits there collecting junk and does nothing.
I had that happen with some software that I purchased. Purchased some software on this old email address that then I shut down that email account, and then I go to log in, and because my account for that software had been inactive for so long, they would have had to have sent a confirmation email to my original email for me to be able to log back in. But I couldn't, and then I couldn't download the updated version of the software. And so I have to rebuy the software to be able to use it now. So I just have like avoided
Oh.
buying it.
That's a good point. I mean, I wonder if there are other people out there like that who've signed up for something, have something going to an old email address that they just don't have access to if they purge it. What
Yeah.
then? Oops.
Yeah. Well, good for them for cleaning house.
Whoopsies. Well,
Yeah, I'm sure they're running out of storage space, so they probably do need to get rid of all those emails.
I've tried deleting a couple emails in the past, and they'll say once it's deleted, you still have like 90 days to go back and
Yep.
reactivate it.
Yep.
And if you accidentally log in on your phone or something like that, then it kicks it back into.
That's what I'm
existence.
saying. Is
Are they going to do something like that with this? Like, we're deleting all of them, but y'all have 90 days.
I bet they're going to do that. I bet they'll still give you a grace period.
I hope so. That doesn't seem like them that they would just be like, well, and it's gone. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Can you retrieve
Tomorrow,
it? Nope.
it's gone.
It's in our secret data files now.
That's at least until the intern doesn't accidentally hit delete on all of the accounts.
Trips over the cord. Oops.
Yep.
Plug
yeah,
the mainframe.
I guess I'm gonna go with a thumbs down on this one for taking away people's freedoms. So to have as
Thumbs up
many
for
email
cleaning
addresses
house.
as possible.
Oh, brother. Yeah.
Well, something that does take forever is reloading the world's first Nerf dart minigun.
Oh my gosh. How many?
Did you watch this video?
No, but
Oh my gosh,
we've
this
done
thing
some other
is amazing.
Nerf gun stuff, and I always love it.
So this is a guy, he actually made a fully functioning replica of the military's M134 minigun.
Oh my god.
And it actually uses a rotating barrel with a belt-fed magazine that it can shoot. What did he say? It rotates at the electric motor can turn it at 3,000 RPMs and has a firing rate of around 58 darts per second.
Oh, what a mess to clean up.
In fact, it has a backpack
speak-
that can hold
We had 5,000
500
darts. All right, kids, pick up your darts. No, we don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to pick up the darts. Damn,
So the worst part is
that
it's
thing.
it's not just darts you have to pick up. So in order to make this belt fade for the gun, each of those yellow things that's coming out is a shell casing. And so you essentially, to reassemble this and put the darts back in, you have to take all these casings, put bullets into them, and then you actually have to use these other pieces to build the belt.
How many does it
back up.
hold? How many does it hold?
500 bullets.
Yeah.
500.
How
This would be
much?
a great.
How much?
How much
for
is
one
it?
of these? Yeah, I want one.
So the guy who makes it, he currently isn't selling it. He's trying to figure out how to get it sent out, but apparently all of it is, or at least most of it is 3D printed. So maybe at some point in time in the future he'll start selling them. But
I could see a Hollywood movie at Christmas time with the dad pulling that sucker out and just waylaying everyone in the house with the Nerf darts, and then the sales would just go through the roof.
I mean, this thing, honestly, it's pretty darn cool. I honestly would recommend not watching the video. The guy is kind of annoying, but definitely
You heard
watching
it first
this
on
thing shoot
CouncilCast.
is
We'll
pretty
talk about
ridiculous.
this in more depth on the dad's video that we podcast that we do. Since he's an annoying dad, and we don't like annoying dads on that show very much.
Yeah, check out Dadcast.
Dadcast.
But yeah, I would definitely play with one of these. I mean, it says he says it apparently takes about an hour to kind of reload and rebuild that chain and put it back in the backpack. But totally worth it because you can totally empty it in about 9 seconds.
Oh my god. That's pretty cool. Thumbs
9 seconds.
9
want
seconds
one
to
so
shoot
badly.
500
up.
darts.
500
Yes.
Nerf
Well,
darts
can you
in
have
9
like
seconds.
so it has all of the dart belt. Could you get multiple dart belts so that you could like just
Well, how many darts do you want to pick up?
I
So-
don't want to pick them up. What I'm thinking is like this would be great for like rather than a laser tag complex, it's a dart complex, and you have to spend extra money to get this thing, and you have it comes with 10 belts, and each belt costs you $25, and
Oh my.
So the funny
and
part
then
is he did
some
actually
poor
the shell
13-year-old
casings.
kid has his first job picking up darts.
putting the guns back together.
Yeah, the shell casing itself can hold like a single standard length Nerf dart, but you can also it's also can hold 2 short Nerf darts, so you could actually have 2 darts per shell casing.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, you could in theory connect as many bullets as long as you keep making the chain long enough as you want.
Jeez. That's pretty cool. Thumbs up.
Yeah, I think they should have this available tomorrow. So this is awesome. It's a thumbs up for me.
Yeah, thumbs up for sure.
I do like your idea of having like a big Nerf dart arena that you can go get this at. That'd be fun. Well, if you're tired of playing darts though, and you want to just keep playing games in your arena, you can buy now a Lego Pac-Man arcade cabinet. So yeah, it is a apparently $270. You can buy a Lego kit that lets you play fake Pac-Man on it, I guess. Kind of in a similar vein to the Mario set, but it does have a whole bunch of pieces that you can actually move things around on the screen, even though it's not a real screen. But fully programmable, I can only imagine, with a joystick and everything else. This thing is pretty darn cool. I mean, apparently it launches June 4th, so coming out on, I guess, what would that be? Monday? There you go. Sunday. I mean, it's not a
There you
full-size
go.
cabinet. It kind of like sits on top of a table, so
Yeah,
not quite.
I wish it were bigger, but it's also Legos, so then I recognize that I would actually want it to only be that size.
I mean, it's only
No kidding.
2,561 pieces already, so
Is that all?
It's a 4 million Lego piece set, and it makes a life-size Pac-Man cabinet. Easy.
I would not doubt it if somebody actually did that.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing about Legos. Like everyone's like, "Oh, I got a new kit." I'm like, "Why don't you just buy a bajillion Legos and make whatever you want?" And then people actually do that. Usually at colleges.
And then it gets out of control. I'm gonna give these guys a thumbs up. Awesome for Lego putting this out. I think that's really cool.
It's very cool.
All right. Well, with that, we're gonna move on to our billionaire pitches for the week. And who wants to start us off?
I got one.
All right.
The Nerf Arena. I want it to just be a place where you like laser tag, but it's just Nerf guns. Or an add-on to Virtual First Class where you get to pretend to shoot Nerf darts in a Nerf arena.
And it has 14-year-olds who pick up the
Yes.
darts.
Yeah.
Only can pick up the
Nope,
darts.
don't say it like that. That sounds that sounds a little suspect. What is that? What's his name? The comedian who said you can say I like kids or even I love
But you
kids
can't
as
say
a
a
general
specific.
statements, but you can't say a specific age. I love 5-year-olds.
10-year-old.
10-year-olds or whatever.
10-year-old.
What is it? Yeah, you're like, no. Yucky.
I got an
I
idea.
think that'd be a
Oh,
pretty
okay.
cool thing to go see. I liked it.
agree.
I'd give that a thumbs up.
I agree. Thumbs up. I got an idea. I'm tired of getting dirt and everything else under the sun inside the sole of my shoes with the wherever the imprint or the design is on the bottom with tread. It just gets filled up with dirt when you walk in mud or other gross things. So I would like for a shoe to just self clean and expel those things from the cracks. Just I don't know how it would do it. That's why we have billionaires to figure these things out. But
Wait, say it
I don't want to
again?
have to scrape. I don't want to have. So here.
Yeah, I know. It's just like if you step in gum or something and it's like stuck in those cracks until it finally just like falls out. But you don't really want to wear those because it's got gum in the bottom of it.
Well, gum, yeah, but I mean like just
Or other
dirt,
things.
mud, and then you have to scrape it out or you have to spray it off or just a huge mess. I just want it to somehow just push all of that dirt out of those cracks so that your shoes are clean.
Clean
Sounds
a
like a
shoe
good idea.
cleaner?
I want the shoe to be self-cleaning.
Would it be called the cobbler?
If Dave were here, I'd want an app that cleans my shoes. And when he says the shoe is self-cleaning, I go, no, Dave, I don't think you understand. Because that was a pretty good idea when I said I wanted the app to clean my glasses. He said, why don't you just have self-cleaning glasses? And I was thinking, that's a pretty good idea, but I don't want to tell Dave that. So then I just said, no, you don't understand. I want an app to clean my glasses. No, I don't care how it happens. I just don't want to go through all the mess and fuss to clean shoes that have gone through mud or dog poop or whatever else you step in.
Yeah, I do think that's actually a really good idea, especially if they could build it in like as you walk, so you don't even have to think about it. It just does it.
Yep. So when you come inside, your shoes are clean.
Thumbs up with that. I'm good with that. I'm not even going to add on to it. That's how good it is.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think my pitch is, if you're driving around and you like are in your car and maybe you drove on a dirty area or you had a bird poop on your car. I don't want a self-cleaning car, but I want a like a balloon pop-out car wash. So you could like fold it out. You can like sort it in your trunk. You can roll it out, fill it up with some air. It pops up like a big old tent. Goes over top of the car, and it's got like all the washing stuff you need inside of it, and it just kind of sprays down the car. It got some soap on it. You can do this anywhere you want. Like you don't have to go anywhere. You just in the parking lot at McDonald's, the drive-thru at Dairy Queen. You're like, you know what? My car's a mess. You just pop this thing up and boom, wash your car.
Nice.
I like it. Thumbs up.
Be super
I
easy.
think that's a $1 million idea. How much you want to sell this for?
1,000,001.
You want to sell it for $1 million? No, not the
Yes.
idea. How much for each unit?
Oh, sorry. $1,000,000 and $2.
$1,002. Great. All right.
Oh
Yeah.
no, sorry. $9.99,
There you go. That feels like a better deal. Yeah. I like it.
No, this thing will get rolled out. Let's say it's $250. There you go.
Okay.
Would you buy it for that?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That sounds more reasonable. I mean, is it like a one button push, easy? It pops up, and then you're just ready to. Because if it's like setting up a tent,
No, definitely not.
then I want nothing to do with it.
One button push pop up. Yep.
Done. Just like Inspector Gadget style.
Yep. You got it.
I get what's going
All
on.
right, Matt, you got a pitch for us tonight?
Nope.
All right. With that, the council meeting is adjourned. Thank you all for listening. We do record this podcast live Tuesday nights on YouTube. If you liked what you saw and want to check out all past episodes, you can go to councilcast.org. If you want to find the second story about CouncilCast, you can check out dadcast.net. You can also find the audio files on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher. And if you have a topic you would like the council's decision on, you can email us at idon'tcare@councilcast.org or check us out on Twitter at RealCouncilCast or at Reddit at /CouncilCast. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.
Goodbye.